ஆழ்வார் எம்பெருமானார் ஜீயர் திருடிகளே சரணம், ஜீயர் திருடிகளே சரணம். ஸ்ரீமதே ராமானுஜாய நமஹ. Very happy to have all of you here. We are starting a new journey in this time. Our SrIvaishNava sampradhayam, it is also popularly known as Ramanuja sampradhayam. It is based on Vedam and then teachings of Alvars and Purvacharyas. These are the foundational literature which guide us in our sampradayam. The sampradayam is having a Guru Parampara. Guru Parampara is the lineage of Acharyas who have carried forward the teachings in an uninterrupted fashion, in a continuous manner since time immemorial. The first Acharya of our Parampara is Bhagavan Sriman Narayana himself. From Sriman Narayana, it has come all the way up to our Acharyas, whoever is guiding us, who are taking us towards Bhagavan. Up to that Acharyas, there is a continuous lineage of Acharyas, and we depend on the ultimate and unconditional mercy of Bhagavan Sriman Narayana for our salvation. So we have three aspects. One is Pramana, which is the literature, Vedam, Divya Prabandhams, and the works of Acharyas based on the Divya Prabandhams. That is Pramanam. And then Prameyam is the goal, that is Bhagavan. Bhagavan himself is the goal for us. And then Pramata is the one who shows us the Prameyam through Pramanam. That is, Pramata is the teacher who shows us the goal through the literature we have, through the Shastram we have. So this is a very basic introduction about SrIvaishnava Sampradayam, which is also known as Ramanuja Sampradayam. The reason why it is known as Ramanuja Sampradayam is not because Ramanujacharya created the Sampradayam, but he carried forward the Sampradayam into a greater height. Previously, it was limited to a few groups of people, but Bhagavad Ramanuja was so merciful that he opened it up. He revealed the greatest principles, most intriguing principles in the simplest way with great compassion towards everyone, irrespective of their caste, creed, gender, social status, and so many different factors. He was a pioneer in facilitating the spiritual thought process and reaching of Bhagavan in a very easy and very practical manner. So that was his greatness, and that is why subsequent to his efforts, his wonderful efforts, Bhagavan himself named this Sampradayam as Ramanuja Sampradayam. But the original name for this Sampradaya is SrIvaishnava Sampradaya. This Sri emphasizes Sri Mahalakshmi. Sri Mahalakshmi is inseparable from Bhagavan Sriman Narayana, and she is also second in our Acharya Parampara. After Sriman Narayana, it is Sri Mahalakshmi, and she has a very significant place in our SrIvaishnava Sampradayam. So, with this introduction, I would like to know about the purpose and the goal of this particular initiative. We have an idea, but we want to have a clear idea of what we are going to accomplish in this initiative here. So my thought process initially is in two different aspects. One is understanding the SrIvaishNava sampradhAya, that is understanding the foundational principles of SrIvaishNava sampradhayam, understanding the Guru Parampara, who are all our alvars, who are all our acharyas, having a very detailed understanding on our acharyas, because it is our acharyas who have carried all this message for us, and by understanding their greatness, by understanding their contribution, by understanding their lifestyle, we can understand, we can have a better idea about how we should live, what we should aim for, what we should accomplish. So the Guru Parampara is a very important aspect to understand. And then there is, as I said in the beginning, the foundational aspects of our SrIvaishnava Sampradaya. So these two aspects is on one track. So we have one track where we understand the principles and also the life and glories of our acharyas, alvars and acharyas. So this is one track. And then the second track will be for those who are even more serious, and those who would ultimately consider taking initiation in SrIvaishnava Sampradaya. Because the purpose of learning all of this is to become part of this Sampradaya and pursue this Sampradaya. So if that goal is there clearly, for those who are clearly oriented towards that goal, they can also start learning Divya Prabandham and some stotrams, some shlokams, which are very essential for our day-to-day practice in our SrIvaishnava Sampradaya. So these two tracks is what I am thinking that we will be focusing on. And if that aligns with your interest, because you are the one who are going to be benefiting from this whole initiative, where we are planning to have weekly sessions, and we have Smt Devipriya, who has learnt our Sampradaya principles throughout the past few years, using many of our lectures and our articles and write-ups and all of that. So she is going to guide all of you. So depending on what you all are thinking, whether you want to just learn the Sampradaya principles and then decide whether you want to pursue further in the Sampradaya initiation and so on, then we can focus on the track one, first track. But if you are already somewhat decided and oriented in the ultimate goal of taking up this Sampradaya and pursuing this Sampradaya and getting initiated and becoming part of the Sampradaya, then we can proceed with the track 2 as well. So maybe each of you can share your views on what you are planning to do.
I begin.
Each one can
Finish. Yes.
share one by one.
My goal today to be here and also in future to join the sessions is to learn mainly from the very basics to understand the principles and also the acharyas and the main lineage to understand. That is my because it is very new to me. Of course, I am born in India. I raised in India, and I will understand. But I never followed or I never came across some devotees following the sampradaya. So this is very new to me. So in the very beginning stage, I would like to learn from Mataji Devipriya to understand the main philosophy and the basic rules and the basic slokas into daily practice. That is my main goal to focus on the track one. Once after getting a proper understanding, then I focus on track two. That is what my uh, ideal goal for
Okay. Okay, very nice. Anyone else want to share their thoughts?
I don't
Yeah.
know about all these. I just want to learn about Ramanujaya,
Okay.
Ramanuja Sampradaya.
Okay.
I'm eagerly waiting for that.
Okay. Sure. Okay.
Some audience,
Yeah.
new for everything. Audience wants to learn.
Okay.
There's no knowledge. I audience is. I was born in Kazakhstan.
Yeah.
And, uh, learn little by little about
Okay.
Hare Krishna ISKCON.
Okay. So, okay, good. Okay, so, okay, then looks like everyone, yeah,
Adian,
please
yeah.
tell.
Adian, I'm very new to this, so I
Okay.
just want to know about the principles and sampradayam, how it works, like which helps to the daily life, and
Sure.
how the life leads to when we are going into this. So I just want to know how the sampradaya will be in this and what are the principles.
Okay. Okay. Very good. So, very happy to see that everyone is keen to understand the sampradaya and also see how it can be applied in some in our daily lives, because that is very important. Many people learn these things, but they don't really see how to practically apply these things in our life, because ultimate goal is everyone wants peace as long as here one is here, and then after life one wants to get something better than what we are doing here. The sufferings, we know what we are going through here, so we want something which is free from these sufferings. So looks like everyone has that interest, so we'll plan accordingly. So we will start with the sessions where we will understand the principles of our sampradaya in a regular and routine manner, in a continuous manner. And also we will learn some important shlokams which can be recited at home, and what we can practice on a daily basis, and so on. First thing I would encourage everyone is to focus on Bhagavad Ramanuja, because as we all know, our Sampradayam is anchored on Bhagavad Ramanuja. Even though there are so many Alvars, so many Acharyas, even Bhagavan is there, still we give lot of importance to Bhagavad Ramanuja, because he is someone who has made all of this happen. Without Bhagavad Ramanuja's efforts, we will not be having this discussion even. Because of his broad-minded, because of his compassionate, because of his uh, good heart, everyone got to know about SrIvaishNava Sampradayam, and everyone is able to practice as much as possible in their daily lives, and everyone is able to progress towards Bhagavan. So that everything is possible through Bhagavad Ramanuja. So one thing I will encourage is everyone to recite and chant Srimati Ramanujaya Namaha whenever possible. In our sampradaya, we don't have the concept of chanting on beads and counting while chanting. These things are not in our sampradaya. As far as our sampradaya is concerned, chanting should be something which we do spontaneously and lovingly, without any other expectation. It's only for glorifying the personality. Here it is Bhagavad Ramanuja. So just reciting Srimate Ramanujaya Namaha continuously whenever possible. It's a very simple mantra. It's not a Vedic mantra, so anyone can chant that. Anyone who has desire towards Bhagavan can certainly chant Srimate Ramanujaya Namaha. This Ramanuja name itself is very, very powerful, and it is it's said to be greater than Narayana Nama. Ramanuja Nama is greater than Narayana Nama because Ramanujacharya is fully focused on the well-being of the Jivatma and upliftment of the Jivatma. So just praying to him in a very deep and devoted manner will bring all auspiciousness, will bring all goodness in us. Sattvagunam will rise and we'll get good clarity about all the principles. And we can progress quickly. So that is first thing everyone can try to practice on a day-to-day basis. And apart from that, we will start our program. So the way we are planning to do this program is we will have 1 hour per week of direct discussion. Smt Devipriya will conduct the sessions there. So we will have it as 2 parts, 2 sessions. What we will do is we have a huge website portal, koil.org, koyl.org. You may have heard that name and seen that website also by now. In this website, we have got lots of information about our SrIvaishNava sampradhAya. It's a huge portal. It's a huge portal, website portal, which has details about our Alvars and Acharyas. And then it has details about Divya Prabandham. It has detailed translation for Bhagavad Gita, Vishnu Sahasranamam. And then we have many Purvacharya Granthams which have been present, which have been brought into this website portal. And the wonderful thing is all of these are available in multiple languages. Mainly we have so much content in English. Probably there is no one else who is having this much translated content of SrIvaishnava sampradhAya literature. So most of the Divya Prabandhams, you will find even English meanings for them. And similarly, all the Alvars Acharyas' life history, along with their contribution and greatness, that's all documented well in our website. Bhagavad Gita is fully there in English with detailed commentary and a simple explanation. And the same thing is available in multiple languages also. And many very rare, precious sampradaya granthams, they have been translated into English and other languages. So if you are comfortable with Telugu, many of the content is available in Telugu also. And English, obviously we have lots of content in English. So that is our website portal. And also we have our YouTube channel, the same koil.org is the name. And we have again thousands of lectures in our koil.org YouTube channel. You will find most of them in Tamil, but quite a large number of English videos are also available. For example, all the Guru Parampara is available in English. Bhagavad Gita lectures, simple lectures are available in English. Sahasranamam lectures are available in English. And some Divya Prabandham series we've just started now. So we've got Divya Prabandham's Alvar's works in English as lectures. So they are all there in our YouTube channel. And beyond that, we also have a question and answer group where people come and post their questions and get their answers. And many of these are done as Tamil or English video recordings, and they are all present in our YouTube channel. There is a playlist for Q&A in Tamil and playlist for Q&A in English. So if you go through those videos, you will get many of the common doubts in our sampradayam will be clarified. We have plenty of those question and answers, and they are all consolidated in ask.coil.org, ask.koil.org. They are consolidated into multiple headings, multiple groups, like philosophical questions, Dividesham questions, daily practices, how to do puja. So these kind of classification is done, and they are well organized. So that's a great resource for those who don't know Tamil but want to know about SrIvaishNava sampradhayam. So that is also available. With these resources, what we are planning to do is we are going to share one lecture per day for 6 days. This is our idea. You can give your feedback and see how we can implement it. But our idea is we will share one lecture per day. It may be 15 minutes, 20 minutes, sometimes 30 minutes, 40 minutes. These lectures are very, very foundational lectures and very important lectures along the topics which we discussed before. SrIvaishNava foundational principles as well as Guru Parampara. So we'll start with those. And at the end of the week, when we meet on the Thursday, Smt Devipriya will be there. She will be coordinating the session, and we will request each one to talk about one of the lecture. It can be random. So you have to hear all the 6 lectures. And you have to explain the gist of the lecture in 5 minutes. And if you have any questions or doubts based on that lecture, you can ask that. And she will make a note of it. If she can clarify those doubts, she will clarify herself. But if she needs any further insight, she will ask me and I will clarify those doubts. So this will be about half an hour. Let's say you are 6 members right now. Each one of you will get about 3 to 5 minutes to explain the gist of one lecture. And then in that lecture, you can ask any doubts or questions. So this will be for the first segment, half an hour. And then the next segment, we'll start teaching some shlokams and Alvar's pasurams, because all of you have the inclination to put things in practice and eventually get initiated. We'll see which shlokams which we can start with, we can teach. So we'll plan that over the next couple of weeks. We'll plan and inform. So that will give you another 20 minutes to 30 minutes where you can learn some shlokas. So this will be the structure of the program. And if you want any improvement or any ideas, if you want to give any ideas in the structure, you can suggest, or maybe we can go through this structure for a couple of weeks or a month or so and see if this is suitable and if it is workable. So constantly on a daily basis, you have to allocate some 30 minutes to listen to the lectures, make notes, and prepare yourself for all the 6 lectures. You have to be prepared. And Srimati Devipriya will ask each one to explain the gist of one lecture. So the idea here is not just to test you, but to make sure that the process is complete. You hear the lecture, you understand the concepts well, and you are able to explain it well also. So that is the idea. And if we go through in this manner, within a short time frame, let's say 4 to 5 months, we can easily complete the foundational aspects, very basic aspects. You'll be very, very thorough and very confident in the foundational aspects. So we can start with this and see how it goes. And based on all of your feedback, we can work it out. Any thoughts on this?
Again, so far everything is clear.
Okay. Srimati Devipriya, you want to say anything? Maybe share a few words.
Again, Swami, again, Bhagyan Swami. What David said is it's a nice idea, Swami. We can go with that structure. So in that case, they can also learn, and if they don't understand, we can discuss, and then we can proceed.
Yes.
The simple
Also,
concept: to
yeah.
discuss more and understand more.
Yeah. And also, you can prepare some questions for each lecture so that you can do a small quiz during the session. So that way, everyone can be thorough in the concepts. And this quiz, we can use it for other purposes also, subsequently for other newcomers or children when they attend these sessions. We can use the same quiz for them also. Okay.
Also,
Interaction is more important.
Huh.
Interaction is more important.
Interaction is very, very important. And feel free. I mean, we all go through this process of learning. Even I have gone through this process of learning from childhood and different stages. So now there is only one big advantage is we have a platform where we can freely inquire and discuss and get our doubts clarified, and that opportunity is there. So you can make use of that opportunity fully and get the real benefit. And as I said in the beginning, knowledge without application is not going to help in any way. So as we acquire knowledge, as we get the foundational concepts, let's try to apply little bit here and there. And as we progress, our conduct will also improve, our mindset will also improve, and we will make good progress.
Adin is an exact example for that, Swami. As after coming to the sampradhayam, Adin has totally reformed. And the sampradhayam is totally reformed, Adin. Too much of patience and nice future forward thinking is also very positive forward thinking. Totally reformed, Adin.
Very nice.
So if also anyone over here, they can also really get benefit with this sampradhayam. You're truly very authentic and real.
Yeah.
Because Raman just prepared to be here.
Yes. And one thing what we have done throughout our efforts in translation or lectures, we try to do true presentation. Instead of trying to give too much interpretation, we try to do true presentation as best as possible. Of course, we may slip here and there because of our own shortcomings, but in general, we have tried to be a very honest via media instead of trying to present our own concepts. So that will be a good aspect and advantage in our website portal and our lectures and all that. And you can also inform if any other friends or relatives of you who would like to participate in this, and probably we can think about opening it up for others also. But maybe we can wait and see how it goes. If the model works out, then we can do multiple batches, and because it's only once a week, so we can even start new batches and help more devotees. Okay, if
Yes,
any other questions are there, we can discuss them.
Actually, I just wanted to share that so far, even though taking birth in a Hindu religious family, we are always learned to pray to Bhagavan, but we are not always taught from the very basics of how and inquisitiveness. So I'm always having this thought in my mind that it's not just going to temple or just going to some sampradaya or some of the temple. Let's say it's always better just to understand why is it and what is it.
Yes.
So far, I have never found such a platform to understand why we are doing it. What is the reason? Okay, it is not just because you want something or you want to gain something. It's not for something as a materialistic thing, but it is the lifetime thing that it is the most important thing to understand it through the eyes or else through the hands of some learned people. So far, I have never got such an opportunity. So I feel like it could be a nice platform, and thanks already. I mean, Dhanyawadas to both Guruji and Devipriya Mataji for preparing such a nice structure and giving us this valuable time of you both. We try our best also in this call. I have my wife sitting next to me. She is in India. I mean, and my sister also is there. We all from Andhra Pradesh. So far, it's not just praying to God or just doing it as a ritual, but understanding it and also taking it to the kids, because we are here in this country, we are in Belgium,
Absolutely.
where we don't find people and we don't find devotees to share or to
Yeah.
understand the culture, understand the meaning of it. So this will be a very good opportunity if we all can, by the blessings of Ramanujacharya, we try to go forward to understand the real essence of our life. That's what I wanted to share. Adios.
Very nice. Yeah, that is very important point. We have to carry it forward to the next generation because they are going to be running the show in a decade or so. So we have to make sure that they are also well educated and confident in our sampradaya principles and also practicing. So it is very important. Yeah, sure. Okay, we will do that. So we'll conclude the session today with this, and Smt Devipriya will start sharing the lectures from tomorrow, and then you can start following that, and then again next Thursday we'll meet again. I'll try to join whenever possible, whenever I have free time. But otherwise, Srimati Devipriya Amma is there. She will take care of all the aspects here. Okay.
Dhanyavad.
Okay. Adiyan Ram. ஆழ்வாரின் ஜிஎல் திருடிகளே செல்லம் ஜிஎல் திருடிகளே செல்லம்